Siege of Rhine is done. It's just one. Relieved to hear that Hjalmar has decided to make a huge sacrifice during the seasonal festivity to honour Freya this year. Hoping it will deliver a strong child. Marvellous. Seek treatment for illness. That sounds like it would be a good idea. Volkard is sure I'm developing great pox. Sternlook, remember to use the poultice on your rash every midnight. Your father alone won't aid you. Decent symptom treatment. Gain health. So, do those stack? Decent. No. It overwrites. Are plagues in the game if you don't have Reaper's Due DLC? Yes. They're just not as well fleshed out. I hope Katie the Legend doesn't die because of an illness. That would be an unfitting end. Yeah, you can say that again. And another reason I didn't want to go on the Great Journey is because I need to rest. I'm ill. In fact, let's stop leading the troops and just rest up for a bit. These guys are still looting stuff in my name. See, that's why I'm not entirely sure. Can you still get the Viking trait even if you're not personally present? Because it always says the raiding is done in your name. Repulsive sores and abscesses are spreading across the body, originating from the groin. You have indeed contracted the Great Pox. Alas. It does not reduce combat ability, though. Core physician has come to see me and offers treatment for the illness. He explains there are several different types of treatment he can offer. Let's try something new, I insist, because we're brave. I trust your knowledge. Risk of this treatment will vary depending on his capabilities. They're okay, they're not great. I'm gonna go, I trust your knowledge. I don't think he's good enough for the brave one. Nomad settled. King of the Avars, Khan Almish of Averia has decided to settle in Averia, making his tribal homeland. Interesting. And he settled again. Apparently he didn't settle for settling. The moon demands your devotion, Volkard said, before handing you a pipe of something with a spicy scent. After a few tokes, you looked up at the night sky and improvised the greatest poem in the world. Later, the words elude you. I've become a poet! And don't I just know it? That also comes with extra health. Okay, I am fine with this. It's strange just how many Vikings became poets, like historically. Just a bunch of romantics. The peasants of Gelre are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master, Virich, suggests investing in a personal message system. Yeah, do it. Do it. So Malo is done. Oh no, that's done. How many troops? 356. This is not her army, so this is fine. The fever is broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I can still see the shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? Who are they? I'm a lunatic. Awesome. Oh... I'm 25! I could have done so much! Well, in that case, you know what we gotta do? We need to go berserk. Get me an axe! Now! I roar as the closest soldier I can find. In the corner of my eye, I see my courtier Volkard watching me. As I start swinging the weapon around, the rush of combat fills me. I find myself smiling. They're laughing! From the bottom of my belly, Volkard is laughing too. And the crowd cheers me on. I shall be the scourge of our enemies. Volkard is impressed. So, my doctor is impressed that I've become a lunatic berserker. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. Oh yeah, and I'm pregnant, so, you know, good times and all. My favourite treatment's when your mystic slits your throat and you get healed. And I suggest you turn on your command a bit. I don't want to do that while I'm pregnant. And also, actually, I'm not ill anymore. Yeah, we can totally do that. Let's go fight. Let's go fight stuff. And you were in this army. 36 combat. Flipping hell. What does Berserker actually add? +4 martial, -2 diplomacy, +25 combat. And then +10 same trait opinion. Stables and name making and built. Hjalmar has enlisted the help of some of the women from the staff to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy. That's nice. Guttorm was captured in battle and shall be murdered in the name of Odin. She's going to have 143 personal combat when she gives birth. Yep. One of the maids helps me sit down, gently taking a feel of my belly and asking me if I'm comfortable enough, and the servant encouragingly holds a spoonful of soup. 50% chance of gaining stewardship, or 50% chance of becoming gluttonous. What a blissful life I lead. I don't think I got it. And final stages. After helping them see the light of the Germanic faith, the people of Mecklenburg and the High Chief have often been in my thoughts. Perhaps visiting. I have no time to do this. It's the only option now. She identifies an assault helicopter and is about as lethal as one. Some Orcadian dude, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hoger is a wrathful, frothing madman, unable to listen to reason or accept any dissent, no matter how justified. I should denounce his quick-tempered attitude so that all can see it. He is a most disgraceful chief. Just as expected, Hoger is furious. The rumours I spread about him have really gotten under his skin. He has been angered. Perfect. Regency is over. We have a new kid. Another girl. This family has so many girls. It's kind of insane. Insanely incredible. Just got a load of junk on my desk again. This aside. Right, list. Oh yeah, I was going to name you Charles. There we are, Charles. Siege of Dol. Dol is done, so we're going to head back. Oh, and you're back. So let's go and fight Voldemar the Tormentor. Do it. Voldemar the Tormentor has chosen to accept the challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in a couple of days. The fight has gone on for what feels like hours. The initial confidence I felt has begun to wane and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I break several of the bones in his hand. I walk away victorious. $378, $578. We need 1,000. My family is all girls one generation, then all boys the next. Well, if we go... Oops. 1 boy, 3 girls. 1 girl. 1 boy, 3 girls. 1 boy, 2 girls. After the duel, Voldemar of Nak asked me for advice on fighting. A little taken back, I happily offered to train with him on an occasion. Today, he thanks me for being a good teacher and friend. He adds I thought I said drinking me on the back. I was like, dunking me on the back before he cocks his head in direction of the sparring grounds. Again, why not, brother? Let's do this. We will fight! St. Paul de Leon was filled with horses and cattle. I am going to share the stuff. with the people for the prestige. Oh, it is burning. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that this place should be on fire about now. Let's go to Friesland. Gain 15 piety. Holland has been converted. Good. Let's get sticked. Charles sleeps safely in my arms. He looks so sweet and innocent. The first days after pregnancy are over. I could not be parted from her. I'm starting to feel the weight of my responsibilities as Queen pulling me away from her. Time to go to the wet nurses, Charles. You're keeping me away from my fights. And I'm going to send you lot home for the time being. What's the largest realm at this point? Navarra is doing quite well. Avaria is doing quite well. Oh, Bulgaria actually split out and got independence from Croatia. Sicily has kind of come out of nowhere. And the second Sicily has also appeared. Umde is doing quite well. Canum's doing quite strong. Timbuktu. Oh, Sockman, probably. Georgia's looking strong. Punjab's appeared. Sepukid. Nagarjun. Damaranjalid. Jia. Shia, no. Jia, probably. Denmark. Denmark is good. Sockman's definitely the strongest, I would say. 1.6 thou troops. 1.6k. 15. How many of those are event spawned? Only 6, so your standing army is 9,000. 6. Avaria? 7. No. 1.6. Your army is actually quite small. So is yours. So is yours. What's going on here? Please tell me I don't have the largest army in the world. 10 men. No, that's not the king. 300. I should probably be looking at the potentials, because, yeah, his entire army is basically dead. 4.6 out of 10,000 potential. Yeah, I should have been looking at the potentials. Never mind. I'm looking at the dukes all the time. That's because they are dukes. And that's why I'm clicking on the lieges. See? Click liege. Oh, you're right. Why was that not updating? He legit has a small army. 1,300 event spawns. Okay, fine. So you're back. We're going to be making some more money. And then I'm going to go after Minden, but for that I need to send all the troops home. Rest has been conquered. We just have Morlaix. Although the conversion of Bavaria was a success, my work to help them has not been finished. Some more money. Just throwing money at these guys. Like, we're Dutch. It is kind of what we do. Esteemed Queen Caitlin of Gelderland, your generous offer was much appreciated. You're welcome. Looters have completely destroyed the Temple of Morlaix in Lyon. Wasn't us. Can't prove it was us. We're not there. Wasn't. Not. Yeah, wasn't us. Not guilty. Oh no, Spymaster died. That's bad. Gunhilder would be a level 18. Or we could try to recruit someone. Ulger, commanding of Feisening. Let's do that. Alright, we have another good spy master now, who is very loyal. And we will also award you an honorary title as the law speaker to give you even more loyalty. Good. Where are my ships? There they are. Almost home. Let's drop you. Alright, Minden. Last chance. Oh, I can't even offer it anymore. You're at war with somebody. You're fighting against Bremen. Except, no you're not. Oh, Minden attacked. Well, in that case, I'm going to declare war. I'm going to force your vassalization. No, we could do this as a holy war. Hell, we could even do this as a conquest. Conquest would be better because then I could just take everything for myself. It's a better CB. Right, raise the forces. And send these guys home. War! We're going to war! No, he's not raiding me. This is the Essex versus Osnabrück war. They're still sieging each other down. 900 versus... what's your army? 1,200. I think we've got this. And I'm actually going to send the fleet levies home and raise them again. I feel like we need more ships. I've observed Long Bodley usually tries to stay out the way of others. Loses timid, becomes shy. He shouldn't try so hard. Oh, shy. I was thinking that was Craven. Ah, shy's fine. Gebhard Niklotid accepted Hoger as Oldenburg's peace offer. Usurped. We won. Essex has been taken. Siege of Minden tribe. My liege, I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from being in a faction. He's not currently in any factions. This Hoger. Baragi of Jomtland. Obligate him. Speaking of which, what do I need to take the duchies up here? One more province. I need to take both of those. Nidaros. I would need to attack Nidaros. And they're only a petty kingdom, I can do that. Especially as it's just a kid. Alright, once this war is done, we'll probably go up there. Because what I want to do is give all of this to one duchy, and then just let them deal with Scandinavia. I don't need to worry about it then. Our buildings are just the default. Right. Except that we have the state churches. Have the Germanic holy sites remain the same? Yes. Be great if you could mark troops to not rise up with a call to arms. That would be pretty good, yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's demand Minden. And excellent. So, I am going to put somebody random in charge of Minden. And it's going to be tribal. Right, you'll become a vassal of Osnabrück, so that's fine. So I am going to choose one of my councillors. Hran. You are going to get... Well, no, because if I if I give you a tribal thing, then you're going to be different government form to me, and you're going to dislike me because of it. So no, I am not going to do that. I'm going to search my realm. Anyone who is not a ruler. And... trying to look at whatever stats are useful. Well, someone who's just generally decent. Because I kind of don't want to give it to one of my commanders. Because then they're also like less likely to show up for work. Can I give landed titles to women? No, just the temples. Well, let's... No, I'm going to give the lower titles. I'll let them deal with that. Hrain really would be the best option. He'll like me because I'll have given him land. How old is he? 46. That's fine. Grant landed title. County of Minden. Including lower titles. Yeah, he really likes me now. And then I'm going to give him the vassal. Transfer vassalage. Minden. Send. There we go. Okay, then let's bring these two back up to Friesland, merge them, let's go for fighting! Oh yeah, have you seen any of this Sartosa stuff yet, Bussy? It's actually a lot of fun. So, Caitlin's going to lead one army with Sverker and Trigriv. Just done this again. Can we please, you know, balance these armies a bit? Thank you. Wait, is that a different Sverker? Whatever. Sverker, Eilif, Starker, and now you've got nobody on the other flank. Whatever. It's the problem with having a couple of baronies that are enormous compared to the others. And jump in the ships. And I think this time we're going to go for Zaragoza. We're going to pick a fight with Mikhail the Great with his even better combat skill than me. This guy's insane. 19, 39, 15, 26, 21. How? I probably shouldn't pick a fight with them. Let's go to Portugal instead. Portugal seems quite wealthy. Oh, I can pick up some more troops over here. Let's do that too. How have I not antagonized you yet, by the way? And do I have any other duels I can get into? No. Must try harder. Right, now you can be balanced. And now we can have a commander here, which I think is Boyo. Yeah. Jump on the ships. Sail over to Portugal. And so I did lose him as a marshal. That's irritating. I didn't think I would. Oh, Eilif's not currently fighting. Okay. Train troops in Gelre. And Eilif should no longer be a commander. He's not. That's alright then. Hoga thoroughly hates me by now and likely wishes me dead. The feeling is, of course, mutual. My work here is done. So, Hoga, how about we have a fight, eh? Hoga has chosen to accept the challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. The sun is beginning to set, and when I meet Hoga with my +2 axe ready, after he clumsily dodges one attack, my next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured eye, but I've rarely seen so much blood. The blood is so red! Well, why aren't you begging for mercy? People will be upset by this choice. Why aren't you begging for mercy? And now, Kurt is the boss. He's a heretic. I can't get him to convert, but I will be able to later. So now I am going to create the Duchy of Kent. I'm going to raise somebody to be the Count of Sussex. Rain's still here. Oh no, he's dead. So did Rain actually die? What happened here? No, he's... I just lost access to him. Okay, so making somebody a vassal of a vassal means that they leave your court. Well, I thought you could have vassals of vassals because you're the top dog. You could have anyone. But apparently that doesn't work that way. Good to know. Wow, we are really bloody at this point. Right. Sussex. We're trying to decide who to put in charge of Sussex. And this is again going to be a vassal of a vassal. But I think that these guys need to be warriors. I'd like to give it to Voldemar. I'll give it to Voldemar. He's the best fighter. So you can have the County of Sussex. And I'm even tempted to give you the county as well. You're going to be up against this kid who will hold 2 territories to your 1. But then I don't need to deal with you as a direct vassal. Or I can make you a duke, in which case you'll like me. I mean, the main problem you have is heretic. And if I can get you to convert, then that would be awesome.